We got next screaming Israel rise. Jamming to my verbs, standing on the curb, famine of the word, damaging my nerves, cannon for the purge. I go Michael bad.
First and foremost, I like to say call hello, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. It's all praises to the Most High God, Yahweh. We do all things to His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Christ. His proper name is Yahweh Shah in the Hebrew. We are the Hebrew Israelites of the second SICARRI. We come here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked nation known as Babylon the Great, aka America. My brothers, let me ask you a quick question. What's your nationality? What's your ethnicity? African American? Let me ask you something. So when you say the American portion of that, are you talking about North America or the United States of America? That's a very good question. What
I would say
North America? What about you? What about you? Okay, so North America is a landmass, or what's known as a continent. So it's Africa. So you just called yourself two separate landmasses. That don't really make sense. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So how can you be from two separate continents? So what?
I said origins from Africa, born here in North America.
Who told you that your origin started in Africa? Did you learn that in school? Okay, because you know the slave trade. They tell you that that's where they got you, right? So if I go to the store, I get an apple from 7-Eleven. Do all apples come from 7-Eleven? So how can you believe someone say I got you from Africa? Does that really mean they got you that you from Africa? Someone get Jeremiah 17:4. But there's a reason why you don't know. It's actually something that was put upon a certain people. Let me ask y'all, religious at all, y'all believe in a higher power? Somewhat. What about you? You believe in God? God of what? The Quran, Bible? The Bible? All right. All praises. You know, Most High has a chosen people, right? Okay. Get that?
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage.
So the Most High told a particular people they're going to discontinue from a heritage. Just as a natural person, we inherit certain things from our parents. The way we look, the way we act. My mama tells me all up and down I act just like my daddy. And we also inherit certain languages. Your parents teach you how to speak English. They give you a name to go by. They teach you how to act certain manners. So there's certain things that we inherit, but the Most High said that a peculiar people is going to discontinue from that. Go ahead.
It says, discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
To serve who?
Thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
Did your people come here on so-called slave ships?
I don't even know. My mom and my immediate family didn't.
They didn't?
Yeah, my immediate family didn't. I don't know about my ancestors.
You don't know about your ancestors. How did so-called black people come here, period? For the majority of black people.
I don't know. We probably been here already.
There's some of us that here. This man right here is Native American. This people been here. We all the same people. But the so-called transatlantic slave trade had so-called black people on ships and brought them over here. Did they know where America was? No.
The slaves?
The slaves that were brought here on ships, did they know where America was? Like, were they familiar with this land?
Maybe. I have no idea.
You have no idea?
Yeah.
The Native Americans that were here, they too were in fact enslaved. But see, here's the thing. Since they lived in this land, they knew where to go, so they can escape without getting caught. The so-called black man couldn't escape from the plantation and get away cleanly like that, because they didn't know the land like that.
Yeah.
Now, the people that brought them here, were they their friends? No? Exactly right. So they were brought here to a land they didn't know, to serve people that was not their friends. That would classify them as their enemies. Get Deuteronomy, you already got 28? Get 68, get Exodus 20, you know what I want. What if I told you the transatlantic slave trade was in the Bible? Believe? Go ahead.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
So the Lord is saying He's going to bring His people into Egypt. If you're familiar with the Bible, Moses, when he went to Egypt, he said, what, let my people go? And then He delivered them out of Egypt with the power of the Most High, right? So they walked, if you read the Bible, they walked into Egypt originally, and then they walked out. There's a certain, the word Egypt has a certain meaning. It's matazarian, meaning double straits or tight space, right?
Yes, right.
But it also has, there's another more, what's the word I'm looking for? A colloquial meaning. Go ahead.
This is Exodus 20 and 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
What's another word for bondage?
Together? I know another one. I know the other word.
Say captivity?
Yeah.
Slavery?
Yeah.
What that sound of? You classify that as bondage? You wouldn't classify this as bondage? That's bondage, right? Start over Deuteronomy 28, couple seconds.
This is Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
He's going to bring them into Egypt. Egypt meaning bondage, captivity. Read.
Again with ships.
No, with a car.
Again with ships.
An airplane.
Again with ships.
What nation of people were brought to captivity by way of ships? So-called black people, right? But that's not just also the case. When the Spaniards, the conquistadors came over here as well, they also took who we would call the Taino Indians and also certain Native Americans as well. They too were put on ships and shipped away from America. Some of the Native Americans were put into what's commonly known as today as Jamaica. And there was also Taino Indians commonly known as Puerto Ricans of today, taken all the way over to Spain. So it wasn't just the so-called black man that was put on the ship, the so-called Native Americans and the so-called Hispanics as well. Go ahead.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
So we're not going to see where we came from again. Go ahead.
And there ye shall be sold.
You shall be what?
Sold.
What happened when we got off the ships? We were sold. We were sold to nice people. We were sold to these people. It's okay. You can say what they are. Were we sold to these people? Go ahead.
Unto your enemies.
No, your friend.
Your enemies.
Jimbo from down the way.
Your enemies.
So it just said we're going to be sold to our enemies. By that classification, the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native man were sold to their enemies. Who were their enemies? So-called white man. Go ahead.
For bondmen.
Slave man.
For bondmen and bondwoman.
Slave woman.
And no man shall buy you.
Now, you'll have some pork chop pastors, aka hashtag Where's Waldo. They'll try and tell you that, say, see, nobody bought them. There's no way. But understand this: the word buy means to redeem. Say, for instance, if I had, say, my sister went to go work for some rich dude to earn some extra money, right? She's in a contract. Generally, when you're in a contract, you can be bought out of that. Say, I needed to come home, but she has a contractual agreement to fulfill. So what I would do is, I would pay, or I would buy her out of that contract and redeem her so she could be free. That never happened to us. Did Malcolm X get the black man to have a better way of life? What about Malcolm X? No. No man has ever been able to do it. It's not possible. Now, get Deuteronomy 28, go to 15. Now, there's a reason why a particular group of people is going through this. And as we can see, it clearly sounds like a so-called black, Hispanic, Native, but there's a reason why it shows people going through this. Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
Right.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken.
So it's going to happen if you don't listen. Go ahead.
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
Some of his commandments.
All his commandments.
10 of the commandments.
All his commandments.
Go ahead.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Right.
That all these curses.
All these good things.
All these curses.
Being able to walk up and down the city of Dallas because I believe that I'm a so-called free man.
All these curses.
I get to walk down the street, sit in my own home, and still get gunned down by the police.
All these curses.
Go ahead.
Shall come upon thee. And overtake thee.
So it's told to the Israelites that if you don't listen to what the Most High told you to do, he's going to put all these curses on you. Now, as we can see, we clearly fit some of the curses, but let's find out if we fit any more. Go down to 16.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
When you go to any hood, project, city area, who's in the lower state? So-called black man, even the so-called Hispanic man, right around the corner. You got someone having a siesta right around the corner with cervezas. Who's over there? Blacks and Hispanics, right? But also, let's not forget, because it's not commonly talked about. You know what a reservation is? Reservation. You know what it's about?
It's for the Native Americans that the white man gave.
Ain't that some wicked thing that happened.
They gave them land that was already there.
And he gave them the crappy part of it because they are not living lavishly at all. It's a shithole for lesser for a better term.
Hey, I gotta get going though. You got a business card, bro?
You got the funds? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Understand that you're an Israelite, my brother. All y'all, all right? Y'all are kings on this earth. Y'all live on God's walking, all right? No problem. Hey, if anything, get the Bible, read about it, you know what I'm saying? Right.
Where y'all based out of?
San Diego.
Yeah, but we got people all over, man. We're all over, man.
Hey, y'all keep going, bro.
All right, hey,
You gotta get going, man.
Understand this, y'all Israelites, y'all king on this earth. Salvation is for you and your home, but you need to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, and do what the Most High told you. Which means keep your beard on your face. Brothers got fringes on and things like that. It's the little things that's gonna help, man. Get the Bible, read about it. That's your history. That's your heritage. It's all about you. It's written by you, for you, to you. Understand that, right?
Thank you so much.
All right, great. So that's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing.
Right.
And we got brothers that actually come in and they hopefully listen and receive the message. That's beautiful. We don't get that all the time, man. You know, whether or not they actually listen, but the fact that they actually heard, now we need to see them do it. So that's what we need.
That's right.
Yes, sir. I got this, sir.
This is James 2 and 22. 1 and 22, Salak. It says, but be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only.
See, you gotta be doers of the word. If you just hear it, that's like a waste. If I tell you that you died of thirst, there's a water pitcher right over there, and you don't go grab it, what's the point of me telling you? It don't make no sense. You gotta do the actual action. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
So it's deceiving your own selves.
See, you deceive yourself when you don't listen to what's being told to you. Someone's trying to give you eternal life, but you don't want to grab it. Go ahead.
It says, for if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. For he beholdeth himself and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was.
So 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 5. Examine yourselves.
You gotta look at yourself. You gotta actually do what's called a self-examination. If you walking up and down and you know you live in some sort of a way and it's not comfortable to you, you don't like it. You gotta actually take a look at yourself and see what you're doing to understand why. Go ahead.
Whether ye be in the faith,
Go ahead.
prove your own selves.
You gotta prove yourself to yourself. If you don't like the things you're doing, find out what you're doing wrong. You can't just ask someone what you're doing wrong. You gotta look at yourself. If you can't tell yourself that you're wrong, what's the point? You ain't never gonna change on your own ways. Go ahead.
Know ye not your own selves?
Not know yourself? Obviously not. Because if you don't know where you came from, how you supposed to know who you are and where you're supposed to go? Go ahead.
How that h.o.i is in you, except ye be reprobates?
Excuse me, brother. Excuse me, brother. You got a moment? Brother, you don't even know what he's trying to give you. He's trying to tell you the most important information of your life. That's the problem with Jake. They don't want to listen.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner,
A dumb animal, an ox knows his owner is read.
and the ass his master's crib.
So a donkey knows exactly where to go when he walks too far away from home. Go ahead.
But Israel doth not know.
But Israel, they don't know. Go ahead.
My people doth not consider.
They don't think about where they come from. They're just like, I'm told I'm African American, I'm black, it's this, that, and the third. I'm cool with that, man. They just so content because of that Stockholm syndrome that's on their